I still hear the I still hear the wind through Whitehart's trees, soft as a memory I never meant to leave. Loggers Point holds the morning light, where I first learned silence could feel so right. The Settler Creeks runs quiet through my mind, and Red Feather Falls still calls me from behind. Oh, the reserves keep calling me home, through Hirschfeld and fields where the red deer roam. Emerald snow, so cold and so pure. Rougarou Bayou with its soft, secret lure. Valdez Boys High, where the mountains stand still. Bush rangers run under skies that could kill. White Rime Ridge and the white of the frost. Timber gold trails for the ones that I lost. And Pickabing Bay at the edge of the day, evergreen holds me, won't let me stray. I used to chase the shot, the score, the thrill. Now I just walk the same old trails until the world goes quiet and the heart slows down, and every reserve becomes holy ground. I've left pieces of myself on every map, in the soft mud tracks and the sudden snap of a twig underfoot when the light goes thin. That's when the hunt turns into something within. Oh, the reserves keep calling me home, through Hirschfeld and fields where the red deer roam. Emerald snow, so cold and so pure. Rougarou Bayou with its soft, secret lure. Valdez Boys High, where the mountains stand still. Bush rangers run under skies that could kill. White Rime Ridge and the white of the frost. Timber gold trails for the ones that I lost. Pickabing Bay at the edge of the day, evergreen holds me, won't let me stray. I don't need the trophy, don't need the trophy. I don't need the name, don't need the name. I just need the wind and the places that remain. 12 quiet corners of the same old soul. The Hunter Classic made me whole. Oh, the reserves keep calling me home, calling me home.
She's a wife. G'day guys, we are back. I'm going to do Whitehart Island. Last time we done this part of the island. So we're going to start here. We've got a lot of towers. We've got a turkey set up, or a few of those. And you can see a blind or two. So we'll start there, walk along, try and get a black tile. Let's start the game, mate. So there we go. I really like Whitehart. Good hunting reserve. So hopefully we get a black tile, some Roosevelt elk and turkey. Even a coyote or two, if we're lucky. So we'll sort out our weapons and our callers. Don't need many callers really. Oh, 3 or 4. We'll bring the dog, because why wouldn't we? Alright, here I am. What have we got here? We'll get rid of this gun today. We did use it last time. We had the shotty. Probably get rid of that. And go back to our bullpup, which I really like. We'll bring also a little semi-auto we can use on turkey and coyote. So I'm going to need a few more bullets. So is that them? Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Alright, so a couple of packets of these. And we'll go down to 7mm. A few of those. We'll just check our equipment. We have a deer grunt. That'll be a pig caller. We'll need that. Need a Roosevelt elk caller. I might get rid of that. Put that there. And we'll grab a turkey caller. Turkey box. Looks like we can fit some more ammo in. So we'll do that. We'll take one more box of them. How many arrows we got? Oh, we've got a few arrows. So no big deal there. We got 4 boxes of them. And compound standard broadhead. Like another couple of them in. Alright, looks like we are set. So let's get the weapons happening. They're going to say there should be a dog here somewhere. Alright, so let's check our map. And we might as well head to this first tower. And we'll just walk along and then go down the guts to here. And then to here. And hopefully we get something. Alright, we'll call the dog. Else it'll just sit there. That's never good. Alright, we're off. Probably find a mushroom or two along the road here. We'll call elk. Let's see how we go. Come on, buddy. Very quiet out here. I did join a couple of competitions, although, you know, that's just for fun. I don't think we're gonna do anything that good. You gotta be lucky, or you gotta grind when you're doing competitions. Oh, straight away, we have a male blacktail. And he is coming along the road here. So we're going to have to check him out. Oh, and it starts to rain in Whitehart. Imagine that. So we'll just go slow, try and call this thing in. He's going to be along the roadside, just down this way. So we might stick to the bushes here. We'll just get on this high spot here and look down. It should be pretty cool. If we're lucky, we'll see some huge antlers coming. I'll give him a few calls, a few toots. The wind looks a bit bad. Looks like it's at my back, looking at the rain. So if I get in amongst these trees here and just sit back around here. He was down the road there. So hopefully we'll see a beast walk across here. Would be nice. He might come up through here, which would be bad. But just gonna have to wait and see. We should call again. He might. We'll just we'll stay nice and quiet. It was like a bit past that bend, so I'm hoping he walks up the road. No guarantees. Be nice to get one straight off. Well, the rain stopped, so that's something. Let's look through here in case he's coming across. I still can't believe we're closing this game down. It's such a shame. What do we do? Well, we hunt till it's gone, I suppose. Just keep hunting and hopefully they have a change of heart, which I don't think they're going to, because they would have said something by now. I don't know if he was on the other side of the road though. Call again, you little bugger. Nothing yet. Blacktail never seemed to rush in. They just seem to wander up. Yep. Please give a call. No, we'll go on nice and slow, so I doubt he heard us. Could have smelt us, but I doubt he heard us. Hear the traffic outside. It's a horrid day outside. It's windy, it's rainy. It's a bit cold. Still is winter. But we're getting close to spring. Had a beautiful day yesterday. Got to about 20 degrees. And 20 C. Celsius, not Fahrenheit. And it was very nice. Nice and sunny. It was sort of warm in the sun. And we get this garbage day. He is so freaking close. Where are you? Oh my god, he's across the road. I'm stuck. Oh, my dog is doing freaky stuff. It's like he's right on me. Wish the dog would stop doing this crazy shit. What are you doing, dog? So I was hoping he wouldn't come across that way. Alright, just for fun, just in case. I didn't hear him run, but see, that dips off there, so he could still be there walking up. There's always a problem, isn't there? I was hoping he'd come down the road, and he's come across. I have no idea if he's still there. Let's give him that little call. I'll move across a bit, just so I get a better view of what's going on if he does pop up here. I think we might have lost him. Come around on a crazy angle. Although the wind's good, it was blowing towards my face. I can't really hear him. Usually you can hear their feet moving through the scrub. Usually the tree is a bit of a buffer here. I think we might have lost the little bugger. We'll stay patient, just in case. God damn. Yeah, it's not something you want straight off, just coming at you at that angle, right on top of you. I reckon he would have showed up by now. We'll give it another minute, but I think we've lost him. Okay, well, I think he's gone, mate. He was over here. He was right on us. Yeah, he's taken off. Alright, well, we just walk on. Heading to our first tower, see what happens. Oh my, like that was an albino black tail. Let's have a look around while we're because other deer would have heard that call if they were around. They're trying to get all these reserves live streamed before the game disappears. We still have Whitehart Ridge, Hammerdale. We've got the Ibex. That we've got so many places we've got to go. We have been to Loggers Point. This is our second time at Whitehart. So yeah, try and get all of them done before the nasty men take the game away. And oh, see, this is his track here. This is where he was. So this is where we first heard him call. There is a mushroom over there. And then instead of walking up the road, he walked through the bloody scrub. Okay, let's get the mushroom. I don't know why there's no use collecting anything anymore. But hey, we're here. Let's do it. And we'll call elk. I like the elk in this game. We'll try the towers on and off. You know, we'll stay in there for a little bit so we can call anything in. Then we'll move along. Such a big island this. So our tower's up here. So we'll start heading towards it. See how we go. Yeah, so they've gone quiet, the developers. Like, we had those initial posts about them gonna destroy the game, and nothing since. Not a word, which is sort of bad. Alright, we're gonna dump the dog just around here somewhere. Where are you, girl? There you are. Alright, come here. Just stay. That's it, you stay there. I'll get in the tower. Let's see if we're gonna find us a blacktail or a frickin' Roosevelt. Alright, these towers are pretty good. I have gotten a fair few blacktail from around here. All the towers are okay. They're all like situated. Pretty cool. Like that original blacktail might even come back. It's not like we shot a gun or anything. So he may come back. Let's have a look at, you know, in the distance. Might see a big elk standing around or some crap. This looks like a nice paddock where deer would gather and chew the cud. Now you won't get as many whitetail on this first part here. Seems to be dominated by the blacktail. Yeah, I think they should have given us like a year's notice that they were going to pull this game, not just, you know, pull it. Oh, we do have a blacktail up there, so that could be the one. That was earlier calling, but may not be as well. As long as it's big, that's all we care about. We'll keep calling him. We know he's here. And there's only one way for him to walk, and that's straight at the call. So I might be able to bag this one. Yeah, he is like directly in front of me up the top of that ridge somewhere. Or on the other side of it. So, patience, we're just going to have to wait. See what comes down the mountain. Hopefully he's all playing this game. The ones who love it before it goes. Get in here and have a hunt, because it is the best hunting game out there. I can't believe they're going to destroy it. What they should have done is run it through a new engine, give it some new graphics, keep everything the same, except for, you know, here he is, except for our graphics, and put a price on it. Sell it for $20, $30. As if a set of new graphics on this, say like Unreal Engine 5 graphics or something, this game would pop off. I think people, they look at it and they go, oh, it's really old graphics. It's like, it's the immersion, not really the graphics. But hey, people are picky nowadays. They want everything to look shiny and beautiful. To me, this is good enough. Once I'm in the game, I'm immersed. Like, you know, look at this blacktail just sauntering in. Like, they don't run in, they just sort of wander in. If the wind blows that way, he may run away. But I think the wind is coming towards us, looking at the rain. I think it is. We should hope, but this is what it's like outside in real life. This is what Melbourne's like today. He's just standing there, he's not moving. We could take a long shot, we're not going to do it. We want him to walk in. I want to have a look at him. We don't know how big he is. He's calling again, so that's a good sign. And he has come down from the top. It was pretty much at the top of that ridge. Yeah, he's moving now. Slowly. Maybe he's okay. It's hard to see the antlers. Well, you know, blacktail don't get super huge like whitetail and mule deer. But when you do get one of nice big antlers, there, you know, it'll be a good one. Come on, boy, come on in. It's sort of decent. They're not too bad, them antlers. I've seen worse. I reckon it's between 120 and 200. Probably, you know, not as, probably towards the lower end there of 120, not 200, I'd imagine. Let's keep calling him. Then we'll have to decide if we're going to bow and arrow him or we're going to shoot him with the gun. Are you alone? You appear to be. That's the way, mate. Come on in. So this would be a nice first deer for our first one today. Don't stop. Just keep walking. Pretend I am not here. I did join a blacktail competition, but I can't remember if, you know, I think it's just the biggest blacktail. There was no stipulations. I did join a Roosevelt elk one, but you have to shoot it with a shotgun slug. I didn't bring a shotgun. Yep, that's it. Keep coming on in, buddy. Don't be scared. Yeah, it's sort of half decent, this one. If we get it, we should get a few GM for that, you know. Don't look at me, just don't look at me. Keep your eyes down to the ground. Yeah, so our first tower, we did have one earlier which was a bit smaller. We didn't see it, but we checked its tracks and it wasn't this big. So this is a different blacktail. The other one over there, who knows, could be coming in. Sometimes they do not call. So I'm going to try and bow and arrow this thing. See how cautious they are in this game. Like, they won't just bolt in. It's very rarely you get a deer just run in like crazy. Maybe the females. But the males are very standoffish and very careful in how they approach. But yeah, it'd be a good start. Come on. I'm closer. Once he gets near that track, we'll give him a thump. He's getting closer. As long as he doesn't look at me, that's when you could be in trouble. And they look right at you. They're like, no, don't look at me. Give one more call. Don't be looking at me, dude. He's good. I like these big towers. Better than the ones we plonk down. You get so much room in them. Usually they're pretty good. I've had them come right under tree stands. So... Oh man. He's paralyzed. We'll just leave him there for the moment. We've hit him in the backbone. So there's a bit of blood there. But I think I'm not sure we hit a vital. Yeah, he's decent, but he's not huge. We'll let see if he carks it. He should. He can't run away, put it that way. He is now paralyzed. That's one thing this game does do, which is pretty cool. If you hit him in the backbone, it just they drop and everything. We're just gonna go to the bathroom real quick while we see if anyone else is coming, and hopefully he's dead when I get back. Although I doubt it. He's still alive. Where did he die? Oh, he died. Okay. So that's good. He's down. Is it? Is he? Let me double check that. I think he is. Oh yeah, he's gone. Alright, so we've got our first deer. Hit him in the back, unfortunately, but stops him running away, doesn't it? You don't have to track it. It's just there. Do a few calls. As we do, we know we have another blacktail. Oh, that's you. That was over that way. That we did be in the wrong position for, and it obviously took off. Yeah, this is exactly like today's weather outside. This is amazing. If nothing comes soon, we'll move on. because the towers are very close. We've got one there. So hang on, let's clear markers. We've got a tower over there. They're there. Then I suppose we can walk down. I like this area here. It's pretty good for elk. Then we've got our turkey set up. And you do get a lot of blacktail around there as well. Hopefully, the weather in game brightens up. It's not going to in real life. There we go. I've got a bit of sun now. Look at that. You can see a lot clearer. That's excellent. As it gets very gloomy here at Whitehart. That is for sure. What's that? It's probably just a bush, right? Yeah, just a log and a bush shining. Oh, we'll go get our little buddy. I want to see what's happening with him. We've stuck an arrow in it. Probably took a couple of minutes to go down. Hello, bud. There you are. What we got? Oh, we did hit the stomach. So, alright, still trophy integrity was 100%. 86, it's a 147. Oh, that gives me 14 in a lighter shaded deer. So, yeah, the black-tailed deer one has no stipulation. It's just, you know, hunt away. You don't have to use a certain gun or anything. Alright, we'll keep walking on. We'll call as we go and see what we come up with. So, one tower, one deer. Can't really ask for more than that. Well, you could, but you know, you'd be stupid. You gotta take what you get in this game. Alright, so our next tower is just down the road here. So that's one thing they done good in the early days, was put a lot of towers on maps. Then they stopped because they could sell towers, which is sort of shitty. But it's a business thing, right? Gaming is about business. There's a female. We don't want them. Can you please take female out of the game? Say for the last month at least. That'd be awesome. Give something back to the community. Take the females out. Just leave it full of males. I think that'd be a spectacular idea. Alright. No signs of elk yet. But they're all over this map, so doesn't matter which side of the island you're on. There do seem to be more on this side for some reason. This is what I found in my experience, but they are all over the map. You'll probably get more mushrooms than animals at the start, maybe. We've already got one mushroom, one deer. I bought the bullpup out again today. I was going to bring the 300. We might in the next hunt. We'll try and swap weapons around a bit. Alright, so we're going to walk through here and check out our next tower. I have won the Master of the Blacktail once. I got very lucky. I was streaming at the time. It was like the last animal of the day. And it was a huge blacktail. And I got me first place. Alright, here's our field out here. So once again, we're going to dump the dog about here. Alright, you just day, girl. That's the way. So this is within call distance of the last tower we're at. That's how close it is. Haven't heard any turkey yet as well. I don't know where them little buggers are. I do know where they are. I know where they hang out. Alright, let's get in. Have a little look. But this can be a very quiet map at times. And other times it can be awesome. Just depends, doesn't it? You can see where the dog is. You can see the green dot on the hunter, mate. That's the dog sitting around. Alright, that's that female's tracks there. We don't want her arriving. They just, they can balls everything up. And the wind's bad. It's blowing across me. You can see that leaf. Look at that. So if one does show up, you might have to use the gun. Can't let it get too close, it'll smell me. Unless it comes from that way, then we're good. But otherwise, it's can be a pain. It'd be nice to get a non-typical, wouldn't it? I do have a non-typical blacktail, but I'm pretty sure I got that before the lodges. So you couldn't taximadize it or anything. You couldn't keep it. It was just a memory. Probably a photo of it somewhere. Apart from that, yeah, I hate that wind. See if we get any calls. If not, we'll just keep moving on till we find where the animals are hanging. Oh, they are all over the map, but you know. There seems to be more birds than deer at this point. How about a Roosevelt? And try, coyote. No guarantees on them. They just show up whenever they want. Let's check our map again. We'll clear the markers. Alright, so our next one will be over that way. That's a bit further away. That's the problem with tower hunting sometimes is nothing happens. Or it takes a while. I think that's why a lot of people didn't like this game. They didn't catch on to it. Like they'd play Hunt and Call the Wild and they'd play this and go, well, where are the animals? And they'd probably run, which is a no-no in this game. If you just shot a gun, you can run. But apart from that, you shouldn't be running. And they probably didn't get anything. Well, they kept scaring the animals off and thought, well, this game sucks. And then they never came back to it. Well, for all the old hunters, this is the first one you started on. This was your first hunting game. The classic. Ah, old dog's back on me. Well, she's listening to commands. Always look off in the distance. You just never know what you're going to see. Alright, we've got a bit of a walk now to our next tower. As you can see, it is very quiet out there. Glad we got one straight off. Remember when I was pretty new to this game, there was a dude, he was a YouTuber, I can't remember who he was, it was a long time ago. And he opened this map up and I came on as soon as I spawned in on a tent. And then as soon as I got to this tent, left the tent, I got a call from a black tower. I took it out with the bow and arrow. And another one called. So I was just calling away. Another one called. So I took that out with the bow and arrow, and then the dude kicked me off the map. I'm like, Jesus Christ, mate. I think he got upset that I was getting on the black tower or something. So we do have another one. He's near the water way over there. So we're going to keep calling until he walks in. And because of the wind's blowing that way, we're going to shoot him with a gun. I'd imagine we're just going to sit here in the shade like we're not here. And just wait till we spot him. It is a male. We don't know how big it is, but at least it's a male. So then he should walk through here or along here somewhere. So we'll just be patient. Do the odd call. Just to keep him walking towards us. Could this be a rare one? I doubt it, because rares are rare in this game. But when you do spy one, it's a beautiful thing. That's when you tense up. Like it's an untypical or it's a piebald, you're like, oh my god, type thing. Where are you now? You seem a lot closer. Alright, you're still a bit off. But you could be cresting this hill soon. Hopefully you're a big one. A short grunt. You got a feel for the people who just started playing this game and then they get that message, oh, we're going to close it down. They're like, well, I just started playing, dude. What the hell is going on? Man, that is thick in there with trees, isn't it? And look at the hunter mate again. Oh, he's still not over the crest, really. Looks like the wind's died down, although the leaves are still going, at my back. So that's why we're going to use a gun when we see him. But get to, like, near the road and then shoot him. He should still keep walking in. That'd be nice if we get this. There'll be 2 blacktails to start the hunt. One's okay. I was sort of, it was like not huge, but it was a good size one to start the hunt with. So we need them to keep getting bigger. That's not how it works, but it would be lovely if we can get a bigger one. He must be getting close to where we can see it. Well, that is super thick in there. Let's do the odd call. Hopefully he'll call back. He was down near the water. Oh, he has called back. Where are you now, buddy? Oh, you're closer than you've been. So you're right on the edge there of the road. In here somewhere. They need to come closer. Oh, there he is. Hey, he's not too bad. We're gonna shoot him. The wind's bad. He's gonna smell me soon. Rocked his world. Let's we can run now because we just shot a gun. Alright, so second blacktail. This one looks sort of decent also. I would have used the bow and arrow, but the wind was bad. Yeah, he's sort of okay. We smacked these vitals. What are we going to get, mate? 88, so 151. Alright, so let's call our dog. We'll stop running, because it's a must. Alright, so we're going to go on this road here. And, we'll walk a bit before we start calling, since we just fired a gun. So 2 blacktail. Both of them were sort of okay. No elk yet. But we know they're here. Just gotta find them. Alright, come on, girl. Alright, there she is. So I'll have a couple hour hunt and see what we end up with. Now we are just hunting for fun because everything else seems pretty pointless about saving your GMs and doing everything like that because, I don't know, what's the use? So I mean, they should have given us a year notice that they were going to cancel the game. Whoever made the decision obviously never played this game in their life. They just look at numbers and how many people are playing. Oh, it's costing us money. Because it's a free game now, so everyone's just grinding for their stuff instead of spending money. So we better cancel the game. Because that's what assholes do. That's good. The weather's cleared up here, but not in real life. We've still got rain and horrible weather. Alright, well there's our next tower. We're just moving along the coast, really, from tower to tower. So there you go, 55 minutes, we've gotten 2 animals. I think that's what people don't like about this game. Because if you didn't call the wild, you probably would have got 10 animals by now. A lot of people don't like having to put in effort. They want effortless gaming and no consequences. Which is not good. We can't have things too easy. What are you? Alright, another female. That's not what we want, but we've been lucky so far. They're all males that are coming in. Yeah, we've got a bunch of females running around. Alright, there's the tower. By the looks of it, there's a lot of females around here. Let's get a bit closer. We'll dump the dog. We'll sit in the tower for a little while and just give a few calls. See what pops up. I heard something run away then, or was the dog coming over something? It could have been one of those stupid females. We want them to run away. We don't want them here. Nobody wants them. Alright, let's get near this tree and we'll put the dog down. We'll make it stay. I don't mean put the dog down. Alright, so stay, girl. Giving your dog commands like that does level it up. You know, it helps. Tracking is the best way. But hey, every little bit helps. Alright. I think you can give your dog like cookies and stuff. I've never done it. I don't mind grinding, you know, bit by bit. I don't care about getting things done too quick. Alright, there we go. The females are here. Where is it? Yep, it's across the road over there. We don't want it, but it's going to come in anyway, because that's what these females do. It's good to see it's not spooked, like it wasn't that far back we shot that gun. And our next stream will probably be a Skyrim stream. And we'll come back to this game. I'm just trying to do a bit of everything on the channel at the moment. Well, 3 games we've been plotting through. Skyrim, this, and Easy Red 2. I was thinking of doing a video on Easy Red 2. Just a little wrap up of the game and show some of the combat and the guns and the planes and tanks and what you can do in the game. I don't want this female coming in, but I won't be able to stop it. We'll stay in here a little bit. If nothing happens in a minute, we're going to wander on. Yeah, go away. Nobody wants your female. So let's clear the marker. So then there's our next tower there. Tower 10. We are in... Oh, it's not telling me what tower that is. There's Tower 1. Tower 5. Ton of towers in this map. I can hear feet. There's a female. Is it coming across the road? Where is it? I can hear it. I can't see the bloody thing. Oh, there it is. She's down there. She wandered in quick. But yeah, we don't want her. It's a useless deer. If you got like 5 GM for him, I'd just shoot it with the bow and arrow to get rid of it and get my arrow money back, but we don't even do that. There's a dog, happily wagging his tail. And it's weird because the dog doesn't really spook him. Right, we're getting out of this tower. We're just going to track female. She should be right in front of me. There she is. Hello! Look, I am right here. There you go. You woke up. Try doing that with a male. Alright, so we keep going down this road. And hopefully we get into some elk area soon. Is that pretty cool? And hopefully we can get a turkey today. I do have a good turkey spot. I have the decoy set up, and usually when I go there, there is turkeys there. So we'll check that out as well. Let's call along. Hopefully we get something, man. Not a female. We'll go on the road. I think it's quieter on the road. Seems to be. Yeah, it's a nice huge map, this. If you wanted to hunt from one end to the other, if you wanted to start here and then hunt all the way down, then cross this land bridge and then go down, man, you'd be here for hours. I've done it. Like, I've done that a lot of times before. But yeah, you're going to be here for hours and walk, well over 10 kilometers. Wow, I can hear the wind outside. It is a rotten day. Just when the weather started to look good. One day 20 degrees, next day garbage. Alright, another female. Too many female tracks, we don't want them, man. Is there anything behind me? Very distant. Yeah, it's nothing. It looked like a deer just standing there. You get that? Your eyes play tricks on you. Pareidolia, what do they call it? But hopefully it stays sunny and go. Stop raining here. Because I prefer it nice and bright like this. Not smoky and rainy. And I think I may have fixed, I don't want to curse myself here, I may have fixed the blue screen of death problem I was having. Like, since I've downloaded new graphic card drivers, and I cleaned out the inside of my computer, there was a bit of dust in there. We haven't had a crash, and that was maybe 4 days ago. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, blue screen of death is gone. Because when you get it, it gives you a serial number. I went into my event log, got the number, and when you put that number into like Google search, it tells you what the problem is. The numbers associated with the problem. The first one was out-of-date graphic drivers. And the next one I got after I updated the graphic drivers and it crashed again was could have dust in the thing, which is overheating the card. So we've done all that and we haven't had a problem. But yeah, fingers crossed, knock on wood. Thank you, Mum, for the rabbits, because we don't want to, hopefully I don't want to say it and then it happens. This is how these things work sometimes. Oh, I think I fixed it. Next minute, boom, it's like, oh no, it's not fixed. Alright, there's our next tower. We'll have a little time in there, not too much, because I do like to walk in my hunts instead of just standing still. No, we don't want you. So I'm hoping the blue screen of death's over. So I never used to get it, and a lot of them were saying if you've downloaded something or a new game or something, maybe that's why it's happening. And I'm thinking, well, I haven't downloaded anything. Then when I check the serial, you know, them codes that it gives you in the event log. So I'm hoping now I've wiped that problem out, because blue screen death is exactly what it is. An error from, you know, it's happened to me a couple of times while I've been streaming. And that's one of the worst times it can happen. So I'm hoping I got rid of it, because I've never had problems like this before. And I knew my graphic drivers were out of date. You know, that's my fault. And the dust, that's my fault too. So it seemed to be all my fault, which is, you know, sort of bad luck. Alright, let's get the dog over here and we'll get her to lay down, because she's a stay. She's a good dog. Alright, lay down, girl, and just stay there. Go on. That's it. And we'll get in a towel, do a few calls, and just see what pops. If anything, if any males call. Is that a... Say you look across sometimes, it's like, is that something standing in the paddock there? When we look, the grass is too long, we can't tell. Alright, that's a male. Alright, so we're just going to crawl here, do a few calls, and see what pops, man. See if anything comes along. Let's get in the tower. Dog's laying down. Oh, that is a... Yeah, there's a couple of them on it. There's one in front of me. There's a deer in that paddock. Yeah, that's the one. Alright, so... He's right there. I thought I saw something standing in the paddock. Oh, it's a female. Where's the male? The male just called. And he was on this side, right? Oh, is he closer? Is that him there? No, female, female. Female. Fuck. Too many females. And that's what can ball up your hunt. We did have a male call. Goddamn females, mate. Take them out of the game. Give us hunters a break. You're going to close the game anyway. Can they take the females out of the game? That'd be awesome. Just take them out. You know, all the deer. The deer, the elk. Because, you know, they don't give you any money anyway. So maybe if they got them out of the game for the last month. You know, still have female coyotes and bears and stuff like that, kangaroos and rabbits and that, but I mean just the deer and the elk. Get rid of the females. I'm sure the male was over here. I thought that was him standing there, but it was just three females. Trying to find this male. I'm not even going to shoot at these with the bow and arrow. I just want them, hopefully, to walk off. They're all coming, which sucks. We want the male to call again, so I know exactly where it is. It was... I don't think it was... What? That's the female. That's you shining up. He wasn't out this way, was he? Oh, all looks clear there. They all seem to be over here. And we don't want them. Come on, male. Call back. Well, both females there are walking in, and there's another one behind them. What's that over there? Is that a deer standing there? Oh, it's a whitetail. Alright, pretty rare to see a whitetail out this way. We did have a blacktail male call, now we've got a whitetail there. Now I'm worried about these females just booting off and scaring everything. So there we go, I don't see many whitetail on this side of the island, but there's one straight away. He's an okay one. He's not too bad. And this male blacktail hasn't called back, so I don't know what the hell he's doing. That's another female. We don't want you. Go away. We'll call again. Get this whitetail in, it'd be nice. Keep our eyes this way, because there is a male around. Male blacktail. I just don't know where. Look at that. Not too bad. Not too good, but you know. I usually don't see whitetails here like this. It's like we're attracting every female in the suburb here, which is not what I'm wanting. Alright, we're going to stay on this side now and just call this little fella in and see if we can bow and arrow him. We've got another female there, a couple under us. Oh boy, you can do it. Looking at the back. Alright, is he going to stop? He is. Alright, so now hopefully if the other male's still coming in, we have a shot at getting that. These females are just everywhere. It's such a pain. That's another female there. We did have a male call. Where'd he go? Why hasn't he called back? The female, they're just everywhere. I need him to bugger off. Alright, let's just spy around, because that's how we saw that whitetail. We'll just have a googer, as they say in the classics. Oh, there's the dog. You can see the whitetail pretty much walked over the dog almost, so the dog doesn't spook him. Okay, let's quickly go to the bathroom. Oh, there's the male. We found the male. Stand up. There he is there. Alright, well that got rid of all the females, so that's good. Let's just back off for a minute. I was going to quickly go to the bathroom. And it seems to be not a bad little spot. We'll stay here another couple of minutes. See if we can find another male. That's the male came in. We didn't call after that first one. Check my bird frames. Hello guys. Alright. So we've got 2 deer. Just then, whitetail and a blacktail. We're just going to keep calling because we are using a bow and arrow, so if there's another male around, he should be none the wiser. Go away, female. Nobody wants you, my friend. You suck. Yeah, no sign of elk yet. But I was surprised we got that whitetail there. They are on this side of the island, the whitetail, but mainly on the other. Mainly this was just dominated by the blacktail. So that's a nice surprise getting him. He wasn't too bad. He's sort of like mid-range whitetail. Nothing too big. Nothing too small. So I'm pretty happy with that. Should be worth a few GM, not that once again, doesn't matter anymore. Got enough GM to buy the biggest lodge in the game. That's what I was saving up for. We've got that money now. But what's the use? What's the use of getting the biggest lodge in the game to put my animals in when the game's closing? You suckholes. I hate that they're closing this game. Like, it's not a, you know, for some people, for most people, it's not a game you're going to play every day. But when you feel like a hunt, this was the best game to pick up. Better than Call of the Wild. As you can see, it's a bit more real. It's a bit more simulation than arcade. Not there's anything wrong with arcade, but you know, this was just such a perfect game to keep your stats. But when you did get a rare, you knew it was rare. There's still another female hanging around here somewhere. Like, Jesus Christ. We just shot your boyfriend. Yeah, go away. Nobody wants you, female. At least they didn't spook the deers off, though. That's one good thing. We got away with that. I can hear her walking. Oh, that bird nearly smacked into me. It's unbelievable. There it is. That's what we want out of the game for last month. All the female deers, take them out, get rid of them, put them through the meat grinder. We do not want them. And make the game a better thing, mate. Let's try a coyote. Problem with them is, sometimes they just run in. They don't make a sound, they just run in before you know it. They're right on you. And if you make one movement, they hear it. Well, they smell you. They're so super sensitive. Which is good too. Simulation. Not arcade. Alright, let's get rid of our marker on the map. So our next one will be down through here. We're going to come down this road and go to this tower here. So we've got a dead whitetail there and a dead blacktail here. And it's still females freaking hanging around. So if we don't get a call from a male in a minute, we'll wander off to the next tower. I was surprised this whitetail showed up. So there he is. Alright, we're gonna go down and pick these up. Too many females hanging around. Look, she's just there. Look at it. You stupid deer. Alright, let's pick up. This is a small blacktail. Not very big. Alright, what are we going to get? 40? 53 GM. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, now whitetail's over here. We'll pick him up and wander off. We've got 2 deer here really quick, so maybe we've exhausted the area a little bit. This one's okay. We've hit all the vitals, and we're going to get 80. It's a 151. Thank you. Oh, that's 4th in the silent whitetail. Very cool. 4th. Be nice if we're in the top 3. Oh, and that gives me position 1 in the biggest whitetail elite. God damn. How'd that happen? Let's call that dog. That's crazy. So we're 4th and 1st in competitions. Alright, to our next tower, my friends. It's a longer walk, but it's going to be worth it, hopefully. Well, so far it's worth it. What have we got? 4 deer. 3 blacktail, 1 whitetail. I'm not going to check any of these tracks because they're all female. They're all crowding around me like crazy. It's like, no, leave me alone. Dog has done no work today. Every animal's just gone straight down. So we haven't really needed her to track anything. I don't think she'll mind. She likes a bit of a rest. Can't work them too hard. They're dogs. Alright, down this road we go. Got a bit of a walk. And once again, no elk yet. I don't know what they're doing. Being very coy. Is that a mushroom in the road there? I'm just seeing. It's probably a part of a bush. Let's just stay stealthy. There's another female we don't want. Piss off. It's coming right towards us. There it is. You just see its head wobbling there. So the hunter mate's pretty accurate with a lot of my deer. They'll give you the exact spot pretty much where they are. And once again, the wind has changed direction. It does that in the game, which is pretty good. It doesn't stay in the same direction. It changes left and right and back and forward. Let's just check the coastline there. Okay, so there's something huge standing there waiting to be shot. As you can see, I do use a lot of bow and arrow when I hunt for deer, if I get the opportunity. Because if we had a shot that white tail with a gun, well, the black tail would have run away. Alright, there's that stupid female's tracks. She's nicked off, which is good. We don't want her. We've walked 2.5 k's pretty much. An hour and 25 minutes. Hey, it's pretty cool getting that white tail. I just wasn't expecting it. Like, I know they're on this side, but they're mainly on the other side. Oh, they're going to be nothing standing there. They're going to fall in and drink. These are probably all female tracks. Yeah, from that little group that was hassling us. As they do. Well, it seems my stream is back to normal. We do not have 5,000 people coming to watch my stream. Someone was botting me there for a little while. I don't know why. Maybe they felt sorry for me. Oh, this guy. It was funny, but they shouldn't do it because it could get me in trouble here with YouTube. And we don't want trouble. With a capital T. Because, you know, I don't do crap like that. If I have no one watching me, that's fine. It's all a hobby. It's not a business for me. It's nice and quiet on these roads. Like when you walk, it's just so quiet. Is that a rock or a mushroom? I think it's a mushy. Let's look. Yep. Thank you, my friend. Let's check these. Probably female tracks. Oh, you're a male? And you went down that way. Oh, well, we'll just keep calling on the way. You might answer back and we'll be able to get you. You never know your luck. Yeah, so what have we got? It's August now, nearly September. So we've got September, October. We've got like 2 full months of this game. And then, what is it, November 9th or 11th is the D-Day. And I think a lot of people be a bit upset or angry that day. It's because of the years you put in, you know, and to get your levels up with your gun, your tracking, your spotting. And there's another male. It's ahead of me, which is nice. We're going to go on this side of the road, on the opposite side of the deer. And just see if we can get him walking down the middle of the road for us. Be excellent. So he's going to be way off down there somewhere. So we're going to camp near this tree for a little bit and just call. We're going to get our dog to just stay. You just stay there, girl. I don't know if you can hear the wind outside. I mean, in the real world, it's pretty windy here. Alright, so this thing was right near the road. And we look at the hunter mate again. Yeah, you can see he's right down the end here somewhere. Let's see if we can spot any antlers. What side was the road he was on? I like to be on the opposite side of him. So it appears to be on the other side. We'll just call a bit and hopefully he just comes on in. Oh, we're sort of in a bush, so we have the army gear on, the army camo, which is nice and quiet, and it's good for all deers. So it's a good camo. And it's probably camo I bought with real money, you know, real cash dollars, which is, you know, they're taking that away from us. Big stink in the gaming community about Star Citizen at the moment. They did have a Orison, I think it's called. It's like a dungeon, like a, you know, an instance where you have to fight NPCs, and devs done it on a private server, so not on the public server. They had their own server, and it went really bad. And the whole Star Citizen community, well, a lot of them, is not happy. Even that Moist Potato, what's his name? Moist Critical done a video on it. Penguin Zero, whatever they call it. Yeah, there's so many names. And that got millions of views, so it even leaked outside of the Star Citizen community. But, you know, I backed that game back when it first came out. I probably spent $100 in it, maybe a little bit more, maybe 200. And yeah, man, they've really got to. It's been like 14 years or something. And I used to play it was playable. You could do deliveries and make some cash, and you know, I was doing all that stuff. And then as it went on, the game just seemed to get worse. Like everything was breaking. We had 32K crashes. You'd fall through the planet. Just, you know, you'd do a delivery, and then when you got there, it wouldn't come out of the thing. And you just done all this stuff for nothing. It just, they really they got to stop. I think they're being micromanaged. You got to actually make the things that you got in the game now work. Stop breaking it, man. Like after 14 years, you think we'd have a better product. And you don't have the Squadron 42 thing, which is the single player part of the game. They should have even done that and got that out. No, I don't know what this deer's doing. It hasn't called back, but it should be on its way here. We're hoping. I want it to go on the road so I can actually see it. Oh, it's patience, my friend. But yeah, like, I haven't played Star Citizen in years now. Like, last time I played it, just kept crashing on me. It was just so difficult. Sometimes to even get in the elevator. It's like, what are you doing? It's sort of unplayable. At least for a while there, you could do deliveries. You could make money. You could, I've done a lot of the missions. I even made videos about it. Although some of the NPCs a lot of the time were just garbage. You could almost walk up to them, some of them. But then for a while there, they seemed to be a bit responsive, but still sort of garbage. So I don't know what the hell they're doing with that game, mate. Stop making ships and selling ships, and fix the game so it's a game, so you can actually play it. It's just a sandbox of despair at the moment. Like, I don't know how, like, I used to be subscribed to a few Star Citizen gamers. I ended up unsubscribing to them because they were just sort of full of crap in the end. Like, they weren't admitting faults in the game. They were like covering for CIG. It was just, what are you doing? So I unsubscribed to all of them because the game was going nowhere. And they were talking it up like it's the best thing in the world. And it's not. What is this deer doing? Is it coming? It did call. Because Star Citizen is such a good concept. You know, you buy a ship, you can go around planets, you can do mining, you can do, like, be a courier delivery dude and just deliver boxes and cargo. You can do salvage, you can do the missions. But it's just, it's sad what they've done. What they haven't done, really. Over $1 billion being raised. I think with $1 billion in 14 years, you'd have some sort of product that worked. That people were going to go, I'm just going to do some deliveries tonight and earn some cash. And, you know, because you can buy ships with in-game money, so that, you know, that's why you grind. And you can buy weapons and armor and, you know, land vehicles and, you know. Oh, which way are you coming in? You're a whitetail. Behind me. Okay, this is, we've got a blacktail in front, whitetail behind. And the blacktail hasn't made a sound for ages. I thought we'd see it crossing the road or coming along the side. But we do have a whitetail now behind us. Which is sort of up the hill. The whitetail's up there somewhere. I'm just going to sit back and see which one comes and which one's the biggest. Well, the animals are here. It's just a matter of hoping one of them comes towards us. So that blacktail is right down the end of the road there. And the whitetail is up here somewhere. They do walk down steep ridges sometimes. So we're just going to keep calling and hope for the best. That's alright, there's a few whitetail today on this side of the map. Like I said, they're here. It's just usually you get dominated by the blacktail on this side. But hey, I'm not fussy. I'll take them all. As long as they're a good size. So if he comes through there, he's going to be pain in the A. If he comes through there, it'd be alright. Just wait and see. I have no idea where the blacktail went. Alright, what are you? Oh, you're the whitetail. And you are up on this hill. Oh my god, if you're in there, you're going to see it till you pop over. He's coming in quicker than the blacktail though. That's if the blacktail's still coming. He's a whole bunch of rocks there. These freaking leaves get in the way. Hopefully he comes this way. We'll be able to see him better. Check down the road again. No blacktail. We're counting on the whitetail now, so the blacktail has no interest at all. Which is just great. We've got a whitetail and a weird. If it comes across there, we're not going to see it till it gets through the bush. I think the wind's okay. Or is it? No, the wind is not okay. Surprise, surprise. So we're probably going to have to shoot it with a gun if it pops out. Because the wind's going to break us. Change direction, wind. Let's go a bit sideways and not directly at my back here. Oh, here we go, another call. Oh man, it's like behind this tree. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's only small. It's not big at all. But we're gonna have to shoot it, I think. Next shot. I think we hit it. Not sure. Let's see. I don't know if we've clipped it. First time we'll be using the dog today. It's on the other side of this rock here somewhere. Oh, there's this track there. Yeah, we got blood. We got blood. Body blood. Let's my dog. Let's call it. I did make it lay down. Oh, dog, don't. Yeah, it's moving. I was going to say, don't fail me now. Alright, so, here's our blood right here. Where'd it go? Alright. I've lost the blood, dog. It is just here. Where'd it go? God damn, has this got blood on it? Alright, we got blood. Alright, so... Yeah. Do your stuff, man. Alright, let's set the dog. Hopefully it didn't get too far. Oh, didn't get too far. There we go. As I could see the neck, I couldn't really see the chest, so we just thought we'll go for a neck shot. And there we go. The black. Oh, got his head stuck in between two trees. He's not going anywhere, mate. Alright, 50 GM. Thank you. Alright, we continue walking onto the tower now that we've shot the gun. The blacktail won't be coming. We can run till we get to the road, I think. Should be fine. Since we just shot our gun, who cares? Let's have a run to the road. Alright, so 2 whitetail so far and 3 blacktail. So, you know, not too bad. Like I said, this map can be very quiet. and patience is needed. The blacktail was down this way, but it never eventuated, never came towards us, so I don't know what happened to it. Too late now. So we're heading to the next tower. And when we get there, there's a tower down the road from it is a turkey stand. So we're gonna try some turkeys as well. And still no elk. I don't know where they're hiding. Oh, another mushroom. Surprise, surprise. And we've got 3 mushrooms. Mushrooms will start out outnumbering the deer. It's going like this. Oh, there's another blacktail, and he's alright. We're gonna go across the road here, as he'll be walking down the hill. So we'll just camp here. Could have been the blacktail that called earlier. I want to get where try and drag it across here a bit. Look how steep that is there. I want him to come across this way. We'll go to crouch. Check our hunter mate again. Alright, he's still down this way somewhere. So just keep walking a bit more. And if we sit back here, maybe. Let me look at the hunter mate again. He's still a bit down this way. Oh, I see him. I think I see him. Oh, it's a female. It's not him. It'd be nice if he walked through that way. I'm not sure he's gonna. She's standing up for a second. I thought, yeah, we're gonna get him. No, it's a freaking female. Oh, dog. Just get down and stay. Good girl. Well, she might stuff everything up. So if we just sit here, maybe we'll be incognito, and no one will. She doesn't know we're here. And we need the male to come across here as well. Or he might come down the track a bit. Stay there, dog. I'll try and get a better position. If she's not spooking, we're still good. As the male was more down the end here a bit. Alright, she's there. Oh, she ran. Could have blown it for everyone. See, the male was more down this way. I don't know if he's still there though. Sometimes when one runs, they all run. They just go, what's going on? We'll just sit here for a minute and see if he calls back. Because he would have been more across this way. Across here somewhere. And I think we might have balls that up. Only one way to find out, see if he calls. See, he was over there. That's it, maybe he did call again. That's a pretty strong thing on the hunter, mate. So he'll probably come across there. So just sit here. We'll see what happens. I think the wind is sort of okay. Just looking at the leaves. It's not very strong. Yeah, don't want you. It'd be nice if he came through there. Get a nice shot. So please call again. Hopefully you haven't run away. I'll have a sip of my coffee while we wait. Ah, it's nice. It's cold. Still good. So we're getting a few today, which is pretty good. 5 at the moment. 5 deer. 3 blacktail, 2 whitetail. Hopefully we can get an elk and a turkey also in this hunt. So you can still see the dot where he was. So he should be, if he comes, he should come across here. There he is. Alright, oh, was that a female or was that a male? I couldn't see the head. But it's in the right position. Pretty much. But it looked a bit skinny. It looked like a female. If it's a male, it's a very small one. Just double check everywhere. So that one didn't spook. But it sort of looked like a female to me. Yeah, it's a freaking female. We want your father, not you. No, mine, like the male is nicked off, mate. As soon as that first female ran, he probably spooked. So we're just getting hurt. We don't want to. What is happening? Yeah, the wind is... No, it's still not real good. But at least it's blowing crossways and not directly. We're just going to wait a couple of minutes and see if he shows up. If not, we're going to keep walking towards our point that we've put on the map. But yeah, we don't want her. Goddamn females. Looking for antlers moving across here, but... can't see jack shit. Oh yeah, he called. Where is he? Oh, he is coming in along the road. Alright, we don't want her to spook. He should be somewhere here, in there. I don't want to pop out too far, since he is still walking in. Oh, there's legs up there. Who was that? Was that the female walk? No? I just saw a pair of legs there. If she gets any closer, we're going to have to take her out with a bow and arrow. But something at the back there was walking as well. I just saw legs. But the male should be down here. Goddamn deer. What was that at the back? Oh god, she's getting so close. They're so stupid, the females. It was almost looking straight at me. Super close. There was something at the back there walking. I don't know, but it was in the wrong direction of the male. The male should be here somewhere. Oh, go away, female. Alright, this thing's... I'm gonna have to crunch it, I think. I see the male at the back, I think. There's something walking there. See, it just ducked behind that tree. And there's another set of legs there. There's the male. 2 males. One at the back's the biggest one. We're just trying to back off a little bit. The wind's not bad, it's blowing across. So if we can take... Oh, it's looking at me. This could be Spanduli time. What I might do is shoot the big one at the back with the gun. If I can get it. Oh, god damn. Alright, come on, dog. We broke it, mate. Hey? It's not what you want, but as soon as that deer looked at me, I knew we were in trouble. Let's pick up this crap. And we'll get nothing for it. But, it's not even going to calculate a score. Come on, dog. Well, that's the first time we've seen 2 blacktail arrive together. 2 males, at least. We've had a bunch of female already. So we're just going to keep walking, mate. Our tower is just across from us, not too far now. We'll sit in there a little bit. Then we'll head to the turkey area. And then move across from there. Alright. So I've got... I didn't even... What? From the female? Oh, did that count? I think it's your top 4... Frickin'... Oh, I shouldn't have picked that female up. Probably broke the competition now. Not that I'm going to win it anyway. It's just... You join these things for a bit of fun. I think we just broke it, man. We might have broke it. Just look, is this the right tower? Yes, it is. So let's head for this tower. Usually I start to get elk around here. Once we get around this area, usually get a bit more elk happening. And turkey, so... Yeah, let's check these tracks. Could be the males. Yeah, I shouldn't have picked up that female. Oh yeah, it's a female track. There's the predator. Alright, that's crazy. This male's still hanging around. He's back along the road. Let's just walk towards him. Like, since we didn't shoot a gun, the deer will spook, but they're not going to go super far. Because, you know, it's because of that female. Alright, that one looked at me and then they both ran. But this could be a different deer altogether. So I'll get up on top of this ridge and see what we can see down. Probably not a lot with all these trees and bushes. But the road is just there. So we'll just take our time. Make the wind as good now, the way that deer is. The wind was blowing across my body. Which should be sort of towards me, not at my back. Yeah, I was going to shoot that bigger deer with the bullpup, but I didn't get the chance. I wouldn't mind taking them both out with the bow and arrow, but I knew that it was going to be impossible. Alright. Now if we look at the hunter, mate. Oh, I just saw something flash up then. Like an animal thing. Now I'm stuck on a rock. I don't know what the hell flashed up. Alright, this deer was down here. So it's still here and near the road. I might be able to get it. Hopefully it calls. I think it was a bit more that way. We're just going to have to wait and see. The wind's good for once. And nothing on that corner. This map has it all, really, doesn't it? It's pretty good. Yeah, we don't want you, female. I'm sure I saw a square pop up there. Like we were right next to an animal. But it couldn't have been the male. He was still over here somewhere, I'd imagine. It'd be nice if you just popped out there, around about there, or here. It'd be awesome. But now we don't even know if he's still coming in. Well, at least the hunt's starting to heat up a bit. We're getting a few calling. So usually when I sit in this tower, a lot of the deer come up behind me from the back of the tower through the trees. But you do have a big paddock in front of you. And then when I get to my turkey stand, which is here, you sit in the tree stand, you get deer, elk and turkey coming in there. Even coyote. It's a pretty good tree stand, that one. It's been one of my best ones on this map. I originally set it up just for turkey, but while you're hunting turkey, you have blacktail coming in and elk. It's been a really profitable tree stand. We're just going to wait a little bit and see if it comes in. If not, we'll head to the tower. We're being nice and quiet, so we're not really spooking the area. We know that at least there's 3 blacktail around. It's a bummer when they don't call again, because then you're not sure if it's still coming in. So you just do little short calls, trying to make him call back. It was right there on the other side of the road. I think we're close enough to spook it. We were going slow and quiet, so I'm hoping he's still around. No, my luck, it's going to be a tiny one. Yeah, the wind is perfect, actually, on this spot here. It's blowing towards my face. Oh, females everywhere. Take them off the map for the last month. No idea. I might head to the tower. We'll give it another minute. Come on, call if you're there. Don't be a bastard. Come on, Doc. We're going to head to the tower, mate. It's only just here. Once we get there, we can set up camp for a little bit. So we'll just be quiet till we get to the tower now. How far we walked? Nearly 3.5 k's. In 2 hours and 5 minutes. Big controversy over here in our AFL, our Australian Football League. We had a team that at the moment is third on the ladder, and they will be playing in the finals. Well, they played a game on Sunday, and after the game they all went out and had a drink and stuff, and apparently 4 of them essayed a woman back at their hotel, and they've all been dropped for the rest of the season. 2 of them are really good players. Well, they're probably all really good players, but they won't be playing in the finals. Although the police haven't interviewed anyone or charged anyone. I'm not sure. Oh, you think you would have done that before you banned your players from play? Like, I just don't know. It just seems so weird. Like, police have interviewed no one. I just heard something run off. I'm hoping that was a female. So let's get to the tower. It's just here. So yeah, it's not my team that it's happened to. It's the Sydney team. But there's so many gaps in the story. Like, you're trying to work out. So what happened? Like, Turkey are here. You think you would have interviewed another freaking... That there could still be coming in. Yeah, he's down near the road. Alright, we're just going to sit in this tower a bit. We actually have turkey, and we have a blacktail. I'm going to quickly go to the bathroom. And then we'll see what we call these turkeys in. They were out here. Yeah, there's still one over there. So we do have a turkey caller. I quick go to the bathroom because I've had 28 coffees. And let's see what happens. We've got turkey and a blacktail. Alright. Usually the turkey come in. Hopefully they do today. Because they would have heard the call. They're good like that. Oh yeah, you can hear it doing... We want males. That's a skinny female. We don't want her. I have a blacktail coming in the back. They usually do come in like this way from the back. Cool elk as well. This is where I usually start to see elk on the map around here. You could be a male. Your tail looks like a male tail. A male tail. Such a weird sound, that, isn't it? Alright, we've got a blacktail that should come up through this way. If it comes. I'll just call both these things. The turkey just seemed to be standing there. I don't know why. That one could be a male. Maybe. Oh, well, shoot the females anyway, but I prefer a male. You can get some of the turkey males, if they're big, man, they're worth 100 GM. They're a good animal to get. Oh, the wind at the back for the blacktail's bad. Look at it. It's blowing straight at me. These turkeys just don't seem to be... Oh, there's one right there. Look, that's a female, I think. Have a look at it. Yeah, it's a little female. Score 0. Get 0. I actually don't want her. It's good to see she's nice and close there. I bet your buddies are just... oh, there's another one. Oh, you're a deer. Okay. You might be in the blacktail that was calling. So let's keep calling the deer. At least that's responding. Better than a female turkey. I was pretty sure the deer was behind me. This could be another one that hasn't called or made a sound. It's not very big. Hello, turkey. What is happening, mate? And we've got 2 turkeys up there. One right at my feet, which I don't want because it's a female. She should be... There she is, right under me. If she spooks, I shouldn't spook the deer. So all should be good there. This is a really high tower. Like, it's just I think it's the angle it's on. It's just so freaking high. I'm not calling that turkey. I'm gonna wait to see what the deer does. And I'm pretty sure we had one behind. Unless this one's done a really weird turn. But it's good because it's coming towards me and the wind is blowing at me face here. So that's a good thing. Yeah, he's not very big. But it is a male. Saying between 60 and 140. I think it's going to be like 70. I think. It is a tiny one. I love that sound. More coffee. Very nice. Yes, once again, I'm hoping I got rid of the blue screen of death, and there's another deer. It looks like a male. It is. That's a better one. Look at that one. Between 70 and 150. I don't know. We're going to try and bow and arrow him. I think the turkey flew away. It made the deer stop. He is stopped dead. The one behind's still walking. Oh, he's walking now. Oh, they're very similar. I suppose they're similar in size. That one's a bit bigger than the one at the back, I'd imagine. But he's not bad. We want him to get closer, though. That turkey is still around, I think. I can hear it walking around down there. Oh, there's another deer right there. It's not a turkey, it's another blacktail. Oh god, it's going to be at a bad angle here. Oh, at a too bad an angle. I get it from, no, maybe. There's one. Oh, the others ran. Come on, man. Come back. Oh, the one at the back's still walking in. The front one ran. That's alright. So we've got one Oh, there is. Hang on. He's there. Oh, oh, that. This is nice. Alright. So we had one that run, which is fair enough. It was closer. Then again, he may have stopped now. So we may have 3. Yeah, he stopped. He did run, then he stopped. Alright, this is the best one right here. We need him to come in closer. We got that one as a bonus. I didn't even know he was coming down. I thought it was a turkey making noise. So we've still got another 3 in front of us. 1 down. 1, 2. Oh, and he's turned around and coming back now. So that's brilliant. That's good. Oh, do we have 4? Because there's that one. And we've got you. Oh my God, and you. It's blacktail heaven. Awesome. Alright, hopefully we can bow and arrow all of them. Like, we need him a bit closer. But as you can see, it was hard. Sometimes the bow, like, glitches. And if they do get too close, it sort of glitches out. Oh man, we got 5. This is insane. Come on, boy. Alright, gonna let him just get a little tad closer. Alright, he's shot in the back. He should die. That's a big blood. Let's just watch him. It was a missed shot. It was a bad shot. He will eventually die. So 1 down, 1 hit, 3 coming in. And turkey around, which we're ignoring now because of all the blacktail. We've got him. Oh, that's a female. Alright, and there's still a turkey up there. So this tower's turning out to be pretty cool. We've got one that's injured. Well, that'll be, the dog will be able to track that, not a problem. Well, this is good. Best part of the day, right here in front of us. There was another male. He might have skipped over the hill. There was a male that did spook and then stopped, and he was sitting up here. There's the turkey, another turkey, 3 turkeys. There he is up there. He's still standing on the hill up there. And we've got these 2 coming in. 2 males and a female. Alright, don't look at me, just walk in. Don't worry about your dead friend there. He ain't going anywhere. Trust me on that. If they get too close, it's going to bunch up and it'll sort of... one may spook the other. Which one's the biggest? They're about the same. They're very... maybe this one's the biggest out of them 2. I'd say, yeah, this one. So that's good. At least if the other one spooks, he's not as big. And the one at the back was still trotting around up there. Where'd he go now? Can't see him now. Alright, stop now, buddies. Keep walking in. That's the beauty of the bow and arrow, man. You don't really spook shit. We're not going to worry about the turkeys. They're heading off towards my turkey stand, actually. Which is pretty brilliant of them. Doing that for me. We want this one to actually die when we shoot it with the bow and arrow. We've already got one we got to track. He's sitting still. Maybe we can. He's down. His friend's still coming in. Then we can grab them all and track the other one. Not worried about the female. We don't want it. Alright, so 2 down, 1 injured, 1 coming in. Excellent, excellent. Shaking his head. Yeah, he's probably the smallest out of all of them that we've spotted. Alright, he's close enough. Please stop. He should stop out there, we hope. Alright, that's 2 injured. Please go down. Oh, we've hit him. It's a bad shot. You can see the arrow sticking out of him. There's 1 bad shot. Alright. Let's get down here. Pick these 2 up. We'll call the dog. I'll pick the 2 up, and I think this one's not a bad one. Look at that. Spine left lung. 88. Nice. And we've got this little brother here. Right through the neck. Not bad. And then we got this blood here. Oh, that's not it. Where's the other one's blood that we shot? Here. We got that one's blood there. So get the dog to chase that. Oh, dog. Do your thing. Did you pick up the track? You seem to be a bit not happening. Wait, look, dog. Here, look. There you go. Alright, let's track this one down. The dog runs around in circles for a tick. So it did run out this way out the front. What are these things here? All female. We don't care. Where'd my dog go? Why is it going this way? It's beyond me. I'm pretty sure it ran out. Yeah, that's the way, dog. Ran out this way. Should we do that again? Are you just like confused? There, you're on the track now. Alright, let's see if we can track down this one. We have 2 that are injured. One was a shit shot and it's probably not going to die too quick. It seemed to hit it in the side. Which could have clipped the lung, but I don't think so. Probably clipped the belly. Alright, let's follow the dog and see what it's doing, mate. It is sat down. I thought the other deer ran out this way. No, they're not fleeing tracks. I'm sure it ran out that way. What are you doing, dog? Why were you sitting down? What has happened? Alright, turkeys. I'm just going to look up through here. I'm pretty sure that the first one we wounded ran up this way. Didn't go where the dog is. So my dog's glitching out, that's great. Ah, here we are, here's a track over here. So this could be it here. Where'd that track just go? Here, in this bush. Ah, yeah, that's fleeing. There we go. We're on the right one now. It fleed up this way, I was watching it run off. So the dog's given up at the moment. Let's see if we get it interested again. It's usually a bad sign when they just sit down. That's still fleeing. Oh, my black-tailed deer track went up to number 11. Awesome. Once again, not that it really matters anymore. You're roaming, so you're not the right track. Let's go through here. So we can find the next track here. Up here. I saw something. Let's call the dog. He's just sitting there being an idiot. Hopefully this has some blood. Oh, it actually has a deer attached to it, does it? Alright, knew it didn't get too far. There we are. We got this one. We hit the body. Alright, resume game. Alright, let's go back down here. We did wound another one. Let's see if we can find that one's blood and see if the dog will track that for us. Good girl, come with me now. And if we can't find it, whatever, we're going to head to the turkey area anyway. What is this? Any blood on this? Alright, let's get to the front of the... What's her face? What are you? Yeah, you're a male roaming. I think you could be the right track. Let's see if we can find blood. Alright, you're fleeing. So that's good. I think this could be... Yeah, here we are. Blood. So, dog, can you track this one? Yeah, that's the blood there. Do your job, girl. That's alright, we're getting a few blacktail today. Although I shouldn't have picked up that female one because it destroyed my competition. Not a problemo. Alright, next track's in front of you, dog. I can see it. There you go. You picked it up. Right in front of you. Right there. As the rain starts again. Yeah, here. Looks like it's fleeing this way. This was a bad shot, so I'm not expecting to find it really quick. Although it is bleeding there. The dog is sat, so that's bad. A bad sign when they just sit. But here's this next track here. Alright, more blood. Let's see if the dog can pick up on this. She's having a bad day. You run up this way. Is this fleeing or blood? That is fleeing. And then we've got the blood here. Oh, yep. Got blood there. Alright, let's head down. I think the Dogs. Yeah, so the next track's over there. Dog's just being slow today. Come on, girl. Oh, coyote. First coyote call we've heard all day. We're not going to worry about that at the moment. We're going to try and find this blacktail that is injured. Still fleeing. Seems to be heading towards my turkey setup. There's a track over there or a dead deer, one or the other. Hopefully it's a dead deer. Because it looks like there's a lump at the end of it. Oh yeah, it's here dead. Good. I thought it would have got a bit further, but never fear, dead deer is here. Can you find it, girl? Where are you? Oh, you're just sitting down? Just giving up. Alright, let's pick up our little buddy. Alright, so we sort of hit the neck or side area there. Alright, we're going to walk towards our turkey setup here now. We'll have a little camp there. You do get blacktail down here as well, so we're just going to go to crouch and come down slow. We have already seen like 3 or 4 turkey. Although a lot of them were female, I think, so that blows. What was that, a collectible? Oh, it is here. It's an antler. Roosevelt elk antler. So there are some elk around. First sign of an elk. We haven't heard them. We heard a dingo. First dingo we've heard. So you can see we have the decoy set up down here. 3 decoys. A male and 2 female ones. So we'll just get in the tree stand and have a little call of everything. See what comes along. It's a nice little spot down here. I've gotten a heap of turkey down this way. It's getting a bit cold. Oh, there we go. Look, there is a male. Oh my god. Let's try and get in the tree stand. Let's make the dog stay. Do what you're told, dog. Here's a tree stand here, so we're not calling none of them until we get in it. Tree stand. Let's get in. Let's go to, we're in crouch, so we'll call that deer now. It was just off to the left there somewhere. So there's our turkey decoys. Oh, what is that, a male or female? Ah, there's a small male. And I think we had one back here as well. You can hear the predator is out there trying to hunt us. So our dog's sitting, right? We've got the dog camped. I don't know where the fuck the dog is. Where are you, dog? Lay down, you stupid mutt. Do what you're told. So we might have 2 blacktails. We got one coming in here. I think we've got one on the other side. This is just an average one, but you know. That's a blacktail. It's a nice little spot here. Like I've had elk, coyote, everything come through here. So we're going to get a bit close and we'll bang him with the bow and arrow. We'll call out this way. So he's walking in nice and gentle like. I just want to check around. I thought we had another blacktail. Do a quick call. And pull out the bow and arrow. Just need to walk in a bit closer there. I've been wanting to hit the deck. Not live. Not run. We're already injured too, but we found them. Even though the dog's not working, we found them by ourselves. Here he comes. He's not very big. Oh, that should kill him. That's lung blood. He'll go down. So we've got another on the track. Please just drop there somewhere. You're bleeding from the lung, so you're not going to get too far. I think we had another blacktail out this way. Let's just double check. We'll call it turkey as well over here. We've got the decoys there. Alright, look at that blood there. That's lung blood. And then the next one, it's still bleeding there. So it's going to be over there somewhere. It won't get far. We'll call elk as well. And there we call the coyote we heard. What a sound. It's actually been a good day for blacktail. Well, we got a few since, I think we had 3. And then as soon as we got to this tower, we got another 3 or 4. Now we've just shot another one. So we made our way along these towers and then walked down. And yeah, it's been not too bad. Whitehart Island's pumping today. And we have another blacktail to pick up, so they won't get far. It's bleeding, something shocking. I don't know it. My dog is the other side of that tree. It's a nice little area here, because on the other side, like when you get across here, there's another like big paddock here. There's another tower, so more turkey stands. So it's a pretty good part of the map. It's usually sort of busy around here. Especially if the turkeys start to come in here, they'll just walk down to them decoys and just take them out with the bow and arrow. We did see like 3 turkey. They did walk off this way. I think they were all female. Which sucks because, you know, they're not worth anything. Call the coyote again, although they do sneak in. Sit back for a minute. Yeah, I can't imagine when it all goes, we're going to lose all our setups. Things that took, you know, a weekend. You know, you'd hunt on this map, and then you found out all where the good spots are, and where you'd like to put your turkey decoys and tree stands. And it's all going, man. Alright, that is the deer we heard earlier. So it's out this way. Somewhere out here. So we'll just wait, he'll walk in. Sometimes they're sort of hard to see. So they get through the clearing there a bit. At least we know he's still on the way in. So we'll give him another call. Alright, so how many bows we got left in this thing? Alright, we've got 1. That's all we need. Only shoot 1 at a time. And the dog ain't tracking today for some reason. He's just sitting around waiting for me to do all the work. You little bastard. Alright. So that'll be coming through here. We might even be able to see it, its head. It's not too far away. There's a female. Something we don't want to see is a female who can spoil everything. Well, we're looking for the male, not you. Something sounds really close though. Coyote! Oh, it's under me. See, it came in. Where are you? I can see my dog. It walked right over my dog. Alright, we've hit the coyote and we've scared the female deer off, maybe even the male deer. We'll double check. Let's reload this with some more arrows. So that see, one call that coyote thing and they came in. Unbelievable. That's a lot of blood from the coyote though, that's fucked. I don't know if the male deer is still coming in. So I mean, this little area can get really busy. Sometimes I've just sat here for hours getting turkey, elk, coyote, you know, the deer, the blacktail. But it'd be nice to pick up that coyote. They can be worth, you know, 90 GM and up also if it's a nice big one. Now, I'm not sure if we scared the male. We definitely did scare the female. But the good thing is when you use a bow and arrow, there could be another deer walking in that you haven't heard yet. So we're going to wait a couple of minutes till we hear nothing. We'll go get the blacktail and the coyote. Both won't get too far. The coyote will get the furthest probably. Although it looks like we may have hit lung on that. We went right through its back. Pity we didn't paralyze it. That's always a nice trick in this game. So I'm not sure if the male is coming in. He was coming in that way. We hadn't seen him yet. We just saw the female. She ran. So we're just going to wait a tick. They had two coyotes. I saw a brown one right under me. Walked over the dog pretty much, and then that tan one came in. At least in the tree stand, when you stand up, you can shoot right under you. But you got to be quick with the coyote, because if they just hear one little noise coming off you, you just hear that sound and they're gone. Yeah, I reckon this male deer has taken off. We'll just give it another minute. I reckon he may have, that coyote running out that way has made him run away. Alright, girl. We're gonna get you to work. Hopefully. Alright, don't run. Alright, this should be lung blood here. Alright, yeah, heart lung, so it shouldn't be too far. Alright, now, come on, dog. So this should be an easy one. Ooh. Look. Oh shit, the male's still coming. Let's get the crawl. I didn't think he was coming. Alright, we've got the dog running off. She can track, that's alright. So the male didn't spook, he's still coming in. He's right there somewhere. See how thick it is here? Someone's got to be right on top of you before you actually see the bloody thing. It's coming in through here somewhere. So we may get another blacktail. The dog was taken off, tracking. Yeah, she's sitting over there, so maybe she's found it. Maybe it's there dead. So we'll get this. We'll pick up the one that's over there. And then we'll track the coyote. So my dog's over there somewhere. Hopefully she doesn't run back barking. This male is coming in so slow. So he has called twice now. And he's a lot closer than he was originally. So we need him to walk down. Come on, big boy. So you can see why I put a tree stand here. Such a good spot. Oh, what's my dog doing? Yeah, I reckon that's dead over there. It's found the dead blacktail through there barking. Oh, here it comes, here it comes. We have our little buddy. Point this way and just give a call. Yep, he called back. There he is. Don't look at me. Let's look at him close up. Not too bad. Might be the best one of the day. Or second best. That's it. Come in, buddy. We want to kill this one and not have him run. And that's what we wanted straight away. Alright. Let's pick him up. The dog's back. And then we'll go track the others that we've injured and had them run. Alright. So you're not a bad one. Right lung, left lung. 94. That's the best one of the day. Alright, so we've got our other buddy over here. Let's make the dog track it again. Alright, come on, dog. Heart, lungs. We know it's not far away. You already found it. You ran out that. You can. Alright, we're going to do it. We're just going to follow this track here because we saw it run out. And this should be blood here. And it is. So this one shouldn't be too far. More blood. Look, it's bleeding like a haemophiliac. So it was a good shot, just didn't go down straight away. Had a bit of oomph left in it. More blood, look at it. Bleeding all the way, mate. More blood. Beautiful. Then we have the coyote we've got to find, which is seems to be bleeding a lot as well. So yeah, this thing's just bleeding out, man. More blood here. It should just be over here dead. All this blood. This should be blood here. Oh, not blood on this one. It'll be a fleeing track. More fleeing track. Well, we can see where it's run. There's some bit more blood. What's this track here? It's roaming, so the dog's going the right way here. Oh, dog, where is it? Why have you stopped? Has the dog stopped? We'll go back to the blood and get the dog to refocus. Here. I think my dog's a bit glitchy today. I don't know what it's doing or why it's doing it. Alright, let's go through here and see if we can find the next track. Is this it? Yeah, fleeing. Let's run across the water. Alright, let's find that next track. Here, we found the whole thing is dead. Beautiful. Now we can get the coyote. Alright, so I didn't get too far. There you go, good girl. You gonna bark at it? You just... What are you doing? Alright, you're not doing anything. Alright, left flank, so that's why it was bleeding a lot. Alright, now let's go back to the coyote. And we'll track that down. So man, we've got about, I don't know, 8 blacktail, 2 whitetail, now a coyote. It's turned out to be not too bad a hunt, really. Because this map can be slow, but today it's sort of producing some okay stuff. So this dog should also be either through the lung or the liver. It was directly pretty much under the tree stand. We got a good shot in. There was 2 coyotes that I saw. And we could only take the one that we could hit, so let's see. Get away from this water noise. It can be annoying after a while, the water noise. Especially when this game doesn't make waves, so I don't know what the noise is from. There's no waves in this game. Alright, so here's our tree stand. Let's find the dog's blood. There should be it right under there. Here we are, right here. So another heart lung shot. Let's see if the dog can find this. Hello? Can you wake up for me, dog? Alright, because we hit the lungs, this dog shouldn't get too far either. Well, we can see which way it ran out, since bleeding here as well. So yeah, that is a nice lung shot. It's a lot of blood. Usually a coyote won't get too far once you've done that. More blood. Oh, it's going to be up here, isn't it? That's probably... Dog's probably right on it now. Yeah, it's down. It bled all the way. Okay, I'm coming, girl. Alright, now first coyote of the day. So, hopefully it's a male. And worth a few bucks. Alright, 18. God damn, it's only a female. And that puts me 5th in coyote. Really? Might be too many people. We'll try this tree stand a little bit more. Because I've had a bit of luck here so far. 2 blacktail and a coyote straight away. So we're going to make the dog lay down again. We'll just sit back and see what can come along here. So we're going to come at the back here just so I can make the dog be at the back of the tree stand. That's pretty cool. We haven't really spooked anything because we're using the bow and arrow. Alright, dog. Be a good girl. Get down. Ah, good. Alright, so we'll get in the tree stand here. Alright, beautiful. Oh, coyotes. Again. Let's go to crouch. Crouch. I'll call our little furry friend in. Well, we done one call, and then 5 minutes later we had two coyotes under us. So that's a problem with these. See how you get it bit glitchy sometimes? So what I might do while we're here is just change this over in case it's going to be a quick coyote. Hey? I'll put that in. As you can shoot coyotes with this 223. It's nice and quiet, this gun. Just goes. It's not very loud at all. But if we can use the bow and arrow, we will. That's if it comes. I'll give it another hit of a. I'll call deer as well while we're here. We haven't gotten an elk today. Or a turkey. We did see turkey. But we didn't take him because we had blacktail coming in. Alright, now we just wait. Cody's really sometimes come in super fast. Seem to be at the back of us there. Let's just listen and see if we hear it walking in. Oh, I think I hear it. We're going to stand. Oh, there it is. It was the one from before. He came in with his buddy. Alright, he's fucked as well. He'll die pretty quick. Alright, so we'll just sit back. We'll have to track him. See how quick they come in, the coyote? Like, that's another nice long bud, I'd say. But they just, before you know it, they're right under you. I'm pretty sure that was the brown one that was with the other one. So, you know, we got them both in the end. Because we didn't use a gun, he didn't spook real far away. He was just around the corner. I don't know where the elk are today. We tried turkey, but haven't heard any since we saw them last time. So I don't know where they've gone. That'd be alright. Another coyote would be nice. If this one's bigger, it'll be better. So I think I'm in a competition. You got to shoot coyote from a stand, like, you know, like this, like a tree stand or a tower. But yeah, I'm just see if we can get another deer to come in. Not that deer. That's a female. That's something we don't want. But yeah, if you wonder where I am on the map, we're just right in here. There's that, that's a point of interest there. The stones and the tower there, and we're just down from that. You can see the water over there. And I used to get a ton of turkey here. You still will on the right, you know, right time of day, I suppose, or the, you know. But every time I hunted for turkey here, I'd always get blacktail, coyote, the elk coming in. So that's why, you know, I just left this one here, the tree stand here. That's a good spot for everything. Well, I don't know if I've ever shot in a whitetail of this area here, this spot. We already got two earlier. This seems to be more of a blacktail part. right here. Well, we'll give it 5 minutes. If nothing comes in, we'll go find our bloody little dog. I call well, I think there was only 2 coyote together, and we've gotten them both, so. Man, they come in quick. Sometimes that's what brings you undone. You don't expect it to be there that soon. Oh, here we go. That's what we're looking for. He's over here. So he'll be in there. So we won't be able to see him yet. Unless we see his leg or something. Look how thick it is. So we'll just sit back and wait. The wind's sort of okay, I think. So let's just sit back and let him walk in. If we get him here, this will be the 3rd blacktail since we've been in this little area. So if you're in a comp, this would be a good area to grind. Alright, we'll just call every now and again. He's off to that side. But yeah, they're really hard to see till they're on top of you. What is that? Oh, that could be the dead coyote over there. See something brown sticking out of the dirt there? That could be our dead coyote friend. I don't think he would have got too far. So that could be him. Or it's a brown tree. Yeah, it's an interesting spot, this one. It gives you an opportunity just to sit back and just see what happens. And if you use it on bow and arrow, which is I recommend you use in this spot, you'll get animals just keep coming in, and then I'm hearing footsteps. As there could be a deer behind us we don't know about yet. But I think it could be our friend that called. So let's just wait. Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's snuck in. I want him a little bit closer if possible. So we're just going to call this way. Not directly at him. There we go. Made him move. That's what we're after. We're going to stand. There we go. We've got him. Let's get back to crouch. In case there's something we don't know about that's still coming in. So yeah, I think that brown thing we saw over there is the coyote that's down. We got him down. Let's see if we can get one more buck to come in and be nice. Yeah, see, he was how dark he was. We couldn't even see him. I was looking there, I couldn't even see it. But I could hear its feet. I think I'm hearing something walking in. Yeah, it's a good little tree stand, this. So that's 3 blacktail we've gotten since we've been here, and now 2 coyotes. But it looks like we may not get a turkey today or elk, because they're ignoring us. Everything else is on the ball. We haven't heard an elk, but I know they're around here. Like, I've gotten a lot of elk around here. Even back up near the stones, I've gotten them. 320 in real life. I don't actually have a dinner to cook tonight. I might have toasted cheese sandwiches and coffee and maybe some cereal. So I got a ton of cereal here, so I went out and bought organic milk. I don't know what that means. It says organic milk. What is organic milk? What does that mean? The cows run free and eat just grass or something? I don't get it. Organic milk. Oh, that's the female. God damn. I just saw one walking there. Looked like a female. Yeah, she's going behind the tree there. We don't want her, but she's coming in anyway. It's nice when you see a flash of brown through the trees. But it's the wrong one. It's a female, I'm pretty sure. We'll call the dingo again, the coyote, just in case. They're pretty much spread out all over the island as well. We might go to this tower and then we'll finish the hunt there. That's not a bad tower there. I'm pretty sure it's that one or that one. I think it's that one. So let's clear the markers. I'll put one there. Tower 6. Are you going to put a marker for me, Kane? I'm pretty sure this is a female that we don't want. There she is. Yeah, that's female. There's no antlers on that freaking thing. Alright, let's get down. Because I'm really not interested in her. Let's pick up this. So, 49. He's a small one. And then we have our... Where's the blood of the coyote? Here, right here. Look at that. Let's call my dog here. Come here, girl. Oh, I heard the female run off then. Alright, let's get the dog to track that. See if it does it. Oh, you just... Come on. Why are you in lazy mode today? What has happened to you, dog? Alright, we can see where the dingo ran out. The coyote. I'm pretty sure that was what we saw over there. I'm pretty sure that was the brown thing. It was sort of sticking out of the ground. Usually if you hit them good, they die. See, is that it up there? Did I see something brown up there? Yeah, there it is. There, it's dead. Dog's right on that. Yeah, good girl. Alright, we'll run up, pick up this. We should track all the way. Bang. Yeah, good girl. Bang. It's bleeding like crazy. Alright, come on. Hopefully this is a male coyote. Not a female. It's a female. Alright. God damn, give me fifth. Alright, we're going to head to this last tower that I'm going to check out. We'll probably finish the hunt there, because then I'll go eat my non-dinner. Toasted cheese sandwiches and cereal. It'll be awesome. As we might see some elk at this next tower. No guarantees, but we'll go there and find out. But I'm pretty sure it's a tower with the huge paddock in front of it. I do get a lot of animals coming through there at times. So we stayed at that spot for a good half hour. And what we get? 2 dingoes and 3 there's a female there and 3 blacktail. Is that a female? Yep, that's a little whitetail female. So the tower's not too far. Look at that, we've walked 5k's. We've had a good hunt for not walking super far, actually. So I don't really want to call anything until we get to this tower now. We just want to plod along, be very quiet, get to the tower and sound the area out and just see what we find. There's our female whitetail track. Yeah, I'm gonna miss this map. It's a beautiful map. But yeah, I still find it hard to believe they're gonna destroy this game. But what do? They should somehow make it single player and just let us play. There'll be no competitions or anything like that. We can still get out on all the maps and have a hunt, which would be excellent. You know, if you cared about the people who played your game, you'd do that, and you wouldn't need the servers because it's all single player then. Or give it to some other developer who'll, you know, keep working the game. Like I said before, imagine if someone got this game and put it in, change the engine, put it in a newer engine. Because I think people just don't like, you know, they think, oh, first elk of the day, they think the graphics are old, and I think then they think that the game's no good. Still a good game. That in. Alright, so we've got it elk. That's why we're going to this tower. See, it's right on the side of that tower. So I don't really want to call it yet. When we get in the tower, we can use a bow and arrow on it. Is that it over there? Oh, no, it's a log. Alright. It's over there somewhere. See the paddock? And the tower sits right at the edge of that paddock. So we'll just be nice and quiet here. And the wind doesn't give us away. We might be able to get an elk. Which would be nice, because we haven't got one yet. We haven't saw one. We haven't heard one, just up until now. So, and we've been here for 3 hours and 12 minutes. So, first sign of an elk. And there is something out in that paddock. Could be the female whitetail. No, it's a buck. So let's get to the tower. So we've got a black-tailed buck out there, and we've got a male Roosevelt elk out there. So we'll just stay nice and silent here. Stay stealthy. Say that 10 times. Stay stealthy, stay stealthy. Your mouth will blow up. Alright. So there's our boy, and another boy. There's two of them. We've got a little gang happening. Bit of gang action with the black-tailed deer. There's a lot of them out today, a lot of black-tail. I'm quite happy with that. You can just see the legs of the tower over there. Yeah, they're just sitting out there, and the elk's right on the left here somewhere. So once again, we can bow and arrow these things. And maybe get a blacktail and an elk. So I'm going to dump the dog in a minute. I'm going to make the dog sit out here. Just get a little bit closer to the tower. I'll make the dog stay. Yeah, they're not going to hear us or see us. So, alright, girl. Get down. Stay there. Alright, we're going to give a little puff. Just to grab them blacktail's attention. I'm going to give a little puff of the elk. Alright, now we're going to get in our tower and sit back and see what we can do. The blacktail are going up the hill there. Let's give them another call. To try and make them stop walking away from us. There's a decent tower here. I've got an elephant here. Turkey's elephant. Just sit up here with the bow and arrow and, you know. Got myself a few nice animals. Alright. Alright, now we get a better view. Alright, looks like one of the males has turned. Maybe, has he turned? Yeah, he's a nice one. I saw something walking there. Oh, there's an elk. And there's a small male elk, but there's a nice bigger one there. And he is nice. Look at that. That could be the best blacktail of the day. And we did have elk calling up this way. I don't know what's going on, but alright, good on your call. I see the male elk. He's coming along the tree line. Alright, it's all happening. And a female elk. There, see the male, see the antlers coming towards us? So the bigger male's actually walking in. And we've got this cowboy right here, mate. He had a friend who walked off. He's there. His friend isn't too bad either. But I think he's the best one right there. What is it saying you are? Oh, he could be the best one. Alright, doesn't matter. As long as everyone comes in. See how things change up? All you got to do is move. Sometimes we've found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elk. 3 of them are male. One of them's a decent male. And just see his antlers moving there. They're nice. So we don't want everyone to spook. We don't want everyone to jump out of their skin here. We just want to stay calm. Oh, there's a female elk. She could F everything up. There was another male to that side somewhere that called originally. Unless it was them and they moved quickly and got down here. Alright, there's our big male. Look at that. He's nice. That's a nice Roosevelt elk. 310 to 400. Come on. Come on, man. That's what we like to see. Once again, we're not going to be using a gun. Because even if we get one of these blacktail, as long as that male elk still keeps coming in, I'm sweet. I reckon the one at the back looks bigger myself. We're going to have to take them one at a time. So I'm going to give a sharp call this way. Alright, that should make the one at the front move. We hope everyone's just stopped all of a sudden. Which is a bad sign. Don't all stop. The one at the back's walking, the female's walking. Go away, female. She could break everything here. The big male's still coming. Alright. We want that female to not notice us. It's like they're all using her as a test to see if anything bad happens. All the elk have stopped. We're going, let's see what happens to her. If she doesn't go down, we'll go in. Hey? Oh, he's getting nice and close now. Alright, stop, boy. Stop. Alright. Oh, the big male elk's still coming. He's still coming. No! No! Well, we did get our first one. It's because the deer and the female elk ran. He might stop. Sometimes they'll stop. I'm going to have a quick whiz. I'll do a couple of calls of this and we'll have a quick whiz. Because we didn't use a gun, they shouldn't spook too far. Let's check with the binoculars and I'll go for a pee. But they've all stopped, so the big one must be around there somewhere. Because they seem to be in a little herd together. Alright, give me a minute, I'll be right back. Way too many coffees today. But I love me coffee. is happening? Things were looking so good. And then, everything freaking spooked, mate. Oh, the elk gone. What has happened? We got our dead buddy. Oh, god damn. That was a nice Roosevelt elk. Like, you can always shoot him with the gun. And then you'll get your elk, but everything else runs off. And if them things didn't spook, we could have got, you know, I was hoping for a blacktail and the male elk. Now this could just be a female by herself. Sometimes elk do hang in a little group. Sometimes it's mixed like we just saw, sometimes it's just all males or all females. So we're going to give a few calls, see what happens. I would have loved to get that Roosevelt elk, wasn't too bad at all. I was hoping they didn't run too far. But yeah, they might have just said, F this. So, oh no, that's what we're looking for. So that's a male, but it could be a tiny frickin' one. We had a nice big one. He's coming in from here. Can we see him? This is what I mean. And when you don't use a gun, you just have more opportunity. There's the female. So where's your male? Oh, there he is. There he is. Not as big as our last one, but it is a male. Hard to complain. I don't know which way we're going to get a good shot at this way or straight down from here. Oh, he's coming in super freaking quick. Alright, that's it. Stay there. That shut him up real quick. And down. Alright, let's see, came in quicker than the female, because they can sometimes rush in and just spoil everything. Alright, so we did get an elk. Good. So when I go on a map, I usually I like to get every animal that's on the map. So the only thing we're missing, oh shit, what is this? Is a turkey. Alright. Now that one there at the back is a nice one. The back one is the one we want there. See what I mean? Don't use a gun. Do not use a gun in a tower. No. If you can get away with it, don't use a gun. Just sit back. Let everything happen around you. Alright, that male, who's now just stopped, is going to be cooked. He's cooked. Oh, I see him run. His mate bowled him over. Alright, so now we've got, we'll just keep calling here. Because all the calls we put out have attracted other animals. And because we didn't use a gun, they're still walking in. Except for the, you know, now that they've spooked, they won't come back. But we don't know what's at the back here. We can't see. See, they didn't call, they just walked in. And luckily enough, we got the biggest one that was there. That one there at the back. Sometimes, believe it or not, you can shoot him and the other male will just stand there. If it's just male, sometimes they won't all run. But the females get flighty and then everyone runs. So let's just sit back. It's a good tower. So yeah, we were here and we've walked here. So very good. Now we'll give it another little bit. In case something is still walking in from all these calls. But you know, even if, look right below me and I didn't notice. See what I mean about this using a bow and arrow? Oh, there was another blacktail there. This is crazy. Is he going to go down? Please go down, Mr. Elk. He's not very big. If I had... I should have took the blacktail. See what I mean? Like, you don't know what's around. Please die. I don't know if we got a lung shot in him or not. That's his blood there. So I'd imagine it's good blood. Imagine he's not going to get far. There we go. That's... I just... We don't know what's around. And all of a sudden there's an elk. And a blacktail under me. None of them called. They just wandered in. So that's insane. That is insane, man. So, man, we'll hang around a little bit longer. So now we've got 2 elks. Nice. There's still none of them as big as that first one we spotted. That was awesome. That was a nice elk. So there you go. Don't use a gun sometimes. Although, I don't know why I'm saying that the game's going to wrap up in 2 months. You got 2 months, 2 full months. September and October. And once November hits, you know, they're going to have the freaking werewolf thing, and then that'll be the end of the game. And you can see why it's such a good game. Like, things that you're unprepared for just happen. Oh, here we go. See? We have another big, or could be big boy coming in from behind. Alright, so we've got 1 elk that ran off, but we know it's bleeding really bad, so it's not going to get far, which is good. We've got 3 that need to be picked up down here. 1, 2, and 3. And we've got another one wandering in behind us. Although the wind's blowing that way, which could just stuff everything up. It's hard to complain. This hunt's been very good. We even got a couple of whitetail, which was a sort of surprise since we're on this side of the island. Sun's coming out. So keep our eye open. You can see sometimes the males come in really quick. So is that something standing down there? Yeah, it's that blacktail. It didn't go too far. So I'll keep calling him as well. He might come back. They usually don't spook too far if you're not using a gun. Alright, there's our big elk is back, look. Look who came back for dinner. It's our big buddy. But will he come? Will he come back all this way? Oh, they're coming down. There he is. That was the one from earlier. So we might get a second dig at him. And we don't know how big the one behind us is either. Since we can't see out the back here too good. We know there's one there somewhere. I don't know if this if he's gonna come or not though. Okay, call on and see. Like, he came back, which is good. Oh, something's... I hear footsteps. Where is it? What is walking? Where are you? It's not under me, is it? Is it the elk from behind? Oh, white. Oh, it's a female whitetail somewhere there. That's the footsteps I'm hearing. We don't want her. Okay, we're not going to worry about her. I don't know if the elk are going to come. That male buck is coming up this way. And we've had a female whitetail come in, which we don't want. She's down there somewhere. Oh, I see the elk. I saw the elk. It looked okay too. Oh yeah, that's not bad. We want that. That's it. Come on in, big boy. He's better than the other one, I think. He's been very quiet. He's called once. Yeah, he's nice. Oh, he's looking at me. This is bad. He's down. You see how he stopped and looked? You either got to shoot then or lose it. Usually it'll run off. What is happening? Right, there's the whitetail. Can hear her feet shuffling around. I think everything else that may have been coming in is now nicked off. Oh, hang on. No, it's a female elk there. At least we got a decent freaking elk then. Yeah, he was nice, but he looked straight at me then. We had the shoot now or forever watch it run off. Nothing appears in a minute. We'll go pick some of these things up, mate, because we've still got to track an elk. So I'm quite happy now I got that big elk. I don't care about the other elk that much now, because we actually got a decent one. I'd shoot you, but you're not worth anything. So I won't be shooting you. There's another female, so she's by herself. The group of them, they walked across and now I have no idea. There's another female blacktail. So too cool for school. That's awesome. I was in a Roosevelt elk competition, but you had to shoot them with a shotgun and slug. I didn't bring a shotgun. And you need a really decent elk to win a competition there. They're out there grinding for them. Oh, see, that could be the male blacktail there. Let's give him a call. I see something in the trees. Seems to be chewing something. It could have been the male. Oh, there's another two females. There was something in around here. Did it move? So they're all females there, I think. Let's look again. Yeah, they're all females there. So it could have been a female I saw and it's walked out of the grass. You're the female elk. Maybe the female whitetail is nicked off. I can still hear her feet shuffling around. I might go down and pick some of these things up in a minute if can't see this male blacktail anywhere. I don't know where that little group elk went, but they're obviously a bit wise to what's going on. Oh, it's another female elk? Okay. Are you with the group? Or are you alone? I think you're alone. We're just checking off the side here in case something has snuck up on me. Female whitetail again, it's you making the noise. Turkey! Is that a male turkey? It is a male turkey. Oh, you're over there. I'm gonna give him a scutcher. What gun do I have here? Bow and arrow. We'll change that again. Can you come out of my hands? There we go. Pop you in there, you in there. You there. Thank you. There we go. Load. This is a good turkey gun too. We'll see if the turkey comes in. We'll check down here. I seem to have a crowd down there. That's a male. There is a male down there. Oh, is that an elk that moved out the side? Yeah, that's another female. So we do have the blacktail is still down there. We have a turkey somewhere down here. Which is where? Oh, right down there somewhere. Let's see if we can spot it. It's got to be... Could be further off than it looks on the hunter, mate. It's a good little tower. It's provided a lot of entertainment today. I'm not sure if that male's going to wander up or not. He just seems to be hanging around the females. There's another male. Oh my god. Where are you, Turkus? Let's double check these. There's a male at the back there. He looks decent. And we've got I think that's the male walking in the bush there. But they all seem to be chewing the cud and not really worried about coming in. Oh, there's the turkey. I just spotted his feathers. There he is. Gobbling his way in. And a little chirp on the box caller. No, you there. Where'd you go? Oh, there he is. He's at the back. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, two males. Let's not be confused. Some of these can give you a few bucks. These turkeys. We're going to try and shoot it with a bow and arrow. Let's give one more quick call. If we're lucky we can get both. I'm not sure we can. Alright, if the other one doesn't run, I couldn't see if it ran off. No, it's still coming in, still coming in. So now we've got everything you can get on this map except the cat. We've got the turkeys, we've got the whitetail, we've got the blacktail, we've got the elk, we've got two coyotes. So it's been a nice hunt. start to move quick then. I don't know if there's any more turkey at the back. Did we just run out of arrows then? We did. I still got something. It's probably the freaking whitetail under me still hanging around. I can hear feet. Now what is happening down the road here? We did have a couple of males. One looked alright. There he is. He's still walking in. Or is he? Is he just chewing the cud? Any other turkeys? Sometimes turkeys, there'll be like 4 of them sometimes. We got lucky there was 2, so hard to complain. We'll do the turkey caller again, just in case there's one more at the back. I don't think so. We're lucky we got them 2. If that big male had come, it'd be nice. Look at him down there. He's sort of ignoring me walking across the paddock. What we could do is go for a long shot with the bull pup. Could work out devastation. Could be bad. I'm not sure he's coming in. Being 100% honest with you. Let's. Oh God, I don't think he's going to come in. We got him. Alright, so then we're going to go down and start picking up some of these beastie boys. We'll get this elk first because he's the one on this side. He's not a bad elk. Not too bad. Alright, 68, 317. Alright, now we've got 2 turkeys, another elk. We have another freaking elk that ran off. So let's grab you. Some of these are worth a lot, the males. Some C34 not worth a lot. And we've got this one. I've had them up over 100 GM when you get a decent one. It's 75, so that's a bit better. Alright, we're going to call my dog because we're going to need it. Alright, let's pick up these. Blacktail. Right lung, liver, stomach. 86, nice. There's another blacktail. They're all cactus everywhere along here. Alright, you're 87, very very close to the other one. Now we should have blood here. And we do. So, dog, do your job, buddy. I don't think this will get too far. Like, that's heart and lungs. And that should send us down to the blacktail near that we just shot with the cannon. The bull pup, so let's head off this way and find this elk and get the blacktail. All I can say is not a bad hunt. Not too bad at all, man. Like, once we look at the stats at the end, we must have close to 10 blacktail, 2 whitetail, 2 coyote. What is it now? 3 elk, I think? 3 or 4. And this one's bleeding like crazy, so it had to hit the lung. It's just going to bleed out. So I'm hoping it doesn't get too far off this paddock. Look at that. Look at all the blood. And our other big boys down the paddock here, so... There's my dog. Sometimes you lose the dog. What is that standing over there? Is it a female? Yep. Okay. If that had been a male, I would have went a long shot on it. That's fleeing. Bleeding. Come on, be dead here somewhere, buddy. I want you to be dead. Here's the next track. More fleeing. This body got to be here somewhere. Ah, yeah, it could be up there. And I can see like a lump in the next, not this track, the one after it. So I think we could have our buddy. Yep, that was it. Let's go pick it up. So they didn't get too far. Not a very big one, but hey. He came right up to the tail, yeah, right lung. We nearly got the heart, 37. So let's go back out into our paddock. And we've got a blacktail just sitting out here somewhere. Let's find that little bugger. He was probably about 100 metres from the tower, so... It should be across here somewhere. That's fine. You don't realise the grass is this long until you get in it. I was like, God damn, that's long grass. Alright, got a lot of tracks. Here he is. This should be him here. We'll see the distance on the shot. Probably about 100 metres. Alright, right lung. Oh, 216 metres actually, so double 100 metres. So 87. Nice. And that's all our... yeah, there's a tower there. So it was a nice shot actually with the bullpup. Couple 100 metres, bit over. So not too bad. We're going to leave the hunt there because I'm going to go eat my non-dinner. We'll check the stats. Let's quit the game. Yes. And we'll see what we got, mate. Alright. So we'll just count the elk. 1, 2, 3. 3 elk. And there's 1 blacktail, 2 whitetail. Won't count the female. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's coyote. 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11 blacktail, 2 whitetail, 2 coyote. So not a bad hunt, really. That was alright. We didn't take any photos because what's the freaking use? Yeah, that wasn't too bad a hunt, really. I actually enjoyed that. Let's go just back to my profile here. There we go. I wanted to get to 20,000, but then I don't know if I'm ever going to get there with the amount of time we have left. But that was one of my things. And then look, we got 53,000 GMs. And I was going to buy, if we go to Trophy Lodges, I was going to buy this one for 49.3. So I got enough money to buy it. But what's the use? What's the use of buying it when it's you know, what would be the use? It's just crazy. Crazy. Look, they've got the guns down now, 50M, 30M. So you could buy a gun and try it out before the end of the thing. I might do 1 or 2. But they still keep it at GM's full price. They should have these for like 100 GM. So people that have never used the gun before can get into it and just have a, get this bolt action, rifle, the lever action here. Lever actions are very nice rifles. But yeah, they're only using the M's, they haven't discounted the GM, which I find a bit bad. They should have done that. What about dogs? Yeah, so you can buy a dog for 50M, but look, they've still got full price on the GMs, which is crazy. Crazy, crazy. Oh, they've kept these at full price. Jesus Christ, mate. The electric callers. That is 16 M's. I own one of them. That clothing, yeah, 9M, 9M. They've like lessened but kept the full price of GMs. I think they should have, I don't know who's buying the vehicles. Like, seriously, drive that around and it's just gonna stir all the animals up. They're not gonna, come near, man. Even these, they've lowered the price in M's but kept the GMs full price, which I find a bit rude. They should have discounted everything, man. Bait sites, see, 11M for that. It is very cheap. Hog feeder. I own a hog feeder and a couple of bear ones. I don't have the goat one. But yeah, unbelievable. Even the equipment, look, 13M. That's still 100M for that camera. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, I'll leave it there, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. We did have a good hunt today. Made a few bucks, which in the end doesn't mean anything anymore. But we come out. We will be back out in this game. I've still got to do Whitehart Ridge and a few other maps before we, stop playing it. But I want to play it right up until the last day anyway, and then, because once it's gone, it'll be gone forever, and we'll never be able to play it again. Anyway, guys, thanks for keeping me company. Hope you enjoyed it. Catch you all on the next one.